Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, my name is Evita Astriana Rahmawati and my study number is 76. I'm a colleague student of Agribusiness Study Program, Agriculture Faculty, University of Trunajaya, Madura. In this video, I will answer the final semester exam question for the Islamic Business Economy course with the supervisor Mrs. Novi Diana Badrut Tamami. The following explain is the difference using murabaha, asalam, istisna, qard, rohan, dan wadi'ah contract diagram. The first is the murabaha contract. The flow in the murabaha contract is as follow. The first start from the customer submission of purchase of goods. At the time, the customer negotiated the price of the goods, margin, payment period, and the amount of monthly installment. Second, the bank asks the seller further studies the customer ability to pay murabaha receivable. When the plan to purchase the goods is agreed upon by both parties, a murabaha contract will be made. The content and provision of the murabaha contract at least include various things to that the pillar of murabaha can be fulfilled in the sale and purchase transaction carried out. Third, after the contract is agreed upon in the murabaha with the order, the bank then purchase goods from the supplier. However, in murabaha without an order, the bank can directly give the goods to the customer because they already have it. Purchase of the goods to supplier in murabaha with order can be represented to the customer on behalf of the bank. Fourth, the goods desired by the buyer are then delivered by the supplier to the buyer customer. Fifth, the document for the purchase of the goods is submitted by the supplier to the bank. Sixth, after receiving the goods, the buyer customer then pays to the bank. Payment to the bank are usually made in installment of a certain amount of money. The second is the contract asalam. There will be two types of greeting, namely salam contract and parallel salam contract. For the salam contract itself, the flow can be seen in the first picture, namely, first, the buyer places an order with the seller. Second, the buyer and seller negotiate and contract greeting. Third, the buyer makes payment to the seller. Fourth, the seller produces the ordered goods. And the last, the seller sends the goods to the buyer. Next, in the second picture is a parallel salam contract, where the transaction occurs with three parties. The flow is first, the buyer and the bank reach an agreement regarding to order through negotiation and the buyer makes the payment to the bank. Second, the bank will order goods to the seller and pay it advance. Third, the seller sends an attachment to the bank. And fourth, the seller sends the goods to the bank. Fifth, the bank sends the goods to the buyer. Next is istigna contract. This contract is almost the same as the salam contract, but there is a difference, namely the salam contract, the goods don't need to be made or processed before being handed over, while the istisna contract is a contract for an ordered item where the goods need to be processed before being delivered. For the payment itself, in the istisna contract, it can be paid at the beginning or at the end or in the installment when the goods are processed. There are two istisna contract, namely in picture 1 is a simple istisna which has the following plot. First, there is a contract or order with the buyer and seller or the company on payment can be made optimally. Second, the company work on order. Third, when the order is complete, it is handed over to the buyer. And finally, the buyer pays the order. Next, in the second picture, parallel istisna. The plot is a follow. First, the buyer entered into a contract with a second party regarding ordering goods. Second, the second part enters into a contract with a third part as a manufacturer to make an order. Third, the producer carries out the production of goods ordered by the second part. Fourth, third part make delivery and billing the second part. 5. The second part must submit the order to the buyer. 6. The buyer makes a payment to second part, and finally the second part pays off the producer. The fourth is the court agreement scheme. The flow is as follows. First, the customer submits a court application, then the bank analyzes the customer application. If the application is approved, the approval can be carried out in the court contract. Second, implementing business or needs. Bank provide loans of 100% to customer and customer only as member or expertise in the business. Third, if the financing is due, the loan must be returned by the customer and the repayment can be made in installment or all at once. Fourth, the profit on the business being financed 100% belong to the customer. Next is the Rohan scheme or Syariah pawning. The flow of Rahan as follows. Rahin or the pawnbroker enter into a contract with Murtahin or the pawn shop until the contract takes place. Murtahin give debt to Rahin, and Rahin handed over the marhun or the pawned goods to Murtahin. The last one is Wadi'ah. Wadi'ah is divided into two. In the first picture is the Wadi'ah Yad Amanah scheme. The flow is: first, the entrusted party is given the trust to keep the money or goods. Second, the party who is entrusted is not allowed to take advantage of or use the money or goods. Its matter is just deposit. Third, the custodial party pays the deposit fee. Next is Wadi'ah Yad Damamah. The flow is as follows. First, the custodian gives trust to the deviant to keep the goods. Second, the guard are allowed to use the goods deposit for the business work. Third, the depositor receives profit sharing from the business. And the last, the depositor gives us bonus to the depositor. Okay, maybe that's all I can say. Thank you very much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.